I'm good. How are you, Mum?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you, Mahi. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? We are recording the final episode of season 2 today, which was all about inspirational individuals.
So we're going to do a here's to season 2.
Cheers!
Refreshing.
It's refreshing, isn't it? Okay.
As this season of podcast was about inspirational individuals, you don't have to be a famous person or like somebody big. You just have to be yourself to be inspirational. And I don't think the people that we interviewed, I don't think they know how much of an impact they have to our day-to-day lives because of how inspirational they are and how much I look up to them as well as Mum looks up to them. You can be any age if you want to be inspirational.
Yeah, I agree, Mahi. I think, we've had some really lovely guests, haven't we, really, on our podcast. And they all have different stories and they're so different as people, aren't they? Even if we think about kind of DJ Ritu at the beginning, she is such an amazing person, isn't she? And the same with Sonia, who joined us. Her story's so different as well. And then if we sort of think about Katie as well, and Charni, and all 4 of them, as people, they're just so inspirational in their own ways, and they've touched on our lives, haven't they?
Yeah, and it's just 4 different women, but they have such a big impact on our lives that they don't even know.
Yeah. And I think the world that we live in today, media and everything else, it makes all these people, if you're a star or you're this or you're that influencer, that those people are seen as inspirational. But I think actually the people that we see in our day-to-day lives, the people that impact on us, they're the people that are inspirational, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're people that you come across that just change your mind about life and things, isn't it?
So Mum and I would like to say thank you so much to all the people that we interviewed on our season 2 of our podcast. I think it's really hard to open up about your life, but to do that is just such a great honour to us because we get to see how hard you've worked and everything. So we just like to say a big thank you.
We're really grateful, aren't we, Mahi? People in this day and age don't have time, and they spared their time. They were patient with us, weren't they, and our technical difficulties that we had. And, they were just so open, weren't they, about their lives. And, it's people like that influence you. They are the people that provide you inspiration in different ways. So, yes, thank you. Thank you to the wonderful women that joined us on our season 2.
So, as I said, it's just day-to-day people that can be inspirational to you. So, for example, my mum, she's the biggest inspiration I've ever had in my entire life. Honestly, she does everything day-to-day without a complaint or anything. And it's just I don't know how she does it every day. And I think dealing with 3 kids as well, you see how much your mum does, and I don't think your mum gets enough appreciation. So I just like to say, Mum, you're the biggest inspiration I ever had.
Oh, I love you.
I love you.
And I think likewise, Mahi, you are inspirational for me as well. I think there's so many things that I feel like I live my little girlhood.
Yeah.
For you, all those lovely moments, those things that perhaps I didn't do or wanted to do in my life, and when you say, oh, I want to do this or I want to do that, and I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So I just feel inspired by you as well, and I feel that you not just you but your brothers as well. Collectively, you 3 inspire me to just be a better version of myself. I know I sometimes lose my rag with you guys, but ultimately, there's all 3 of you in different ways inspire me so much in my day-to-day life. You inspire me to be a good person even, and to look at, with you, there's examples where, just something you say and I'm like, actually, you know what, I can look at that with a different perspective. Why am I so fixed in my perspective? And then there's things I would never have done a zip wire if you guys hadn't inspired me to do it. Do you know what I mean? There is so many things that you guys say and do. No, Mum, we can do this. And for me, it's been life-changing. You know, the inspiration that I get from you guys is actually life-changing. You know, the fact that I am blessed with this support system. So equally, Mahi, I feel inspired by you guys as well. And I think it goes back to what we said right at the beginning. Inspirational people are around us. They're around us all the time. And often there needs to be something within us as well that can accept that inspiration. And I think one of those simple things that everyone can do is just to have a growth mindset and have an open mind, and you will be inspired. You'll be inspired by all the little things around you.
So another inspirational person to me, whilst we're on the topic of inspirational people, is my grandma. She worked and continues to work so hard for everyone. It's insane. The woman never stops. Like, the other day she woke up at 4:30 and I was like, Grandma, why you wake up 4:30 for? She was like, oh, I can't sleep. And I was like, what? How do you not sleep? I love to sleep. Like, she's honestly superwoman. I don't know how she does it all. Honestly, these women are doing too much. The women around me in my life, I'm just like, how do you lot do it all? But honestly, my grandma is like one of the most amazing people I know. She does so much and she cares so much for her family. She lives her life the way she wants to live it, and she's the boss of the family. Even Granddad said, she's my boss, she's my boss. And I was like, yeah, Granddad, she's your boss. Granddad said, she's all of our boss. I was like, oh, couple girls. But yeah, they're so cute.
Do you find Granddad inspirational as well?
Yeah, Granddad's inspirational. Him and Grandma worked incredibly hard to build a life for us here. It's just like the little things, you know? Like making sure we have the right biscuits. Because we love tea time. If you're Indian,
Are we back to food? Our favourite subject. Yeah, go on.
If you're Indian, we know we love tea time.
Yes,
like
if
you skip, okay, yeah.
Barfi, bisan.
Mum, you're the one that brought food into it. If you skip tea time, then you're not an Indian.
Yeah, we do like our little tea parties.
Oh my gosh! And I've been upgraded to the big cup now.
Have you? What, tea party time?
Yeah.
Is that inspirational, Mike?
Yes. It means I'm moving up in life.
It does.
I get to sit on the sofa now instead of the stool. Get to have the big cup. My tea's getting hotter and hotter.
In the same way, Mahi, like you have, I also found that my nonni were inspirational. And I have tea party stories as well of biscuits and cakes and, you know, samosa and bagore and all these lovely things that we enjoy at tea party time. You know, the Bombay mix, the jeera and the barfi and the bisan, you know, all those sort of things. We have inspirational people in our daily lives, you know, even if we think about some of the teachers that we come across, you know, in our schools, or people that are friends, people that we just come across in our daily lives can be inspirational. So to bring it all together, I think really what we want to say is look around you. There's so many inspirational people, you know, have a growth mindset, you know, be open to learning new things. You will find everything inspiring, isn't it, Mahi?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to all the lovely women that joined us. And yeah, Mahi, so what's next?
So me and Mum have been having a few chats about our podcast. We've decided to invite the lovely Laksh. And me and Mum had decided to change it from a mother-daughter podcast to a solo family podcast.
Yeah, I think so. And I think hopefully going forward, it will bring in that perspective of what it's like to be as a solo parent family.
Yeah.
I think. So our next season will be coming out shortly, and it will be more of a family podcast and us as a family talking about the different things that we encounter, don't we? I hope that people will find it useful. Life's an experiment. So we're just growing and learning with what we've got around us. And as always, we appreciate everybody's support, those people out there that support us. And we look forward to seeing everybody in our next season with the lovely Laksh joining us as well. And yeah, we just thank everyone that watches us or supports us in every single way.
Thank you to everyone that listens to us, and thank you to everyone that has joined the podcast. It has truly been such a great experience for me and Mum. I think we've grown since like the first episode to the last episode as well, emotionally and physically.
Yes, I think we have. Actually, Mahi, I agree. So with that, we wish you love and we wish you well.
And we'd like to say
Thank you for listening. Bye.